Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we are doing a ton of cleaning. I've had a ton of people at my house lately and we were doing a lot of festivities for my oldest's graduation and my house is trashed. It's a mess. We were at the beach for a few days, so I had a lot of bags that came home, unpacking, just all of the things. So we are going to take care of a good portion of it today. This video is 2 days worth of cleaning, and would y'all believe I'm still not done? So I will continue the rest of the cleaning in next week's video because that is how bad my house was. So if you're new here, I'm Becca. I'm a single mom to 3 boys and I do long cleaning videos every single week. I would love for you to hit the subscribe button and stick around. Make sure you turn on your bell notifications so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. And yeah, let's hop into today's video. We are starting off in my living room, which thankfully isn't too bad, but my kids are home and life is a little chaotic and messes are happening way more frequently because we have kids home now. Everybody's out of school, except for one of my kids does an extended school year to help him not regress during the summer. Because if you didn't know, children typically regress during the summer because obviously they're not practicing what they've learned all year long. So it's kind of just a forgotten thing. So in order for him not to regress, because I was concerned, I don't want him to regress, he is going to do school for a little bit this summer, not forever, just because everybody deserves a break. But this was in between the end of the school year and then before starting that. So my kids are home, they're making messes, eating snacks, and yeah, you know what comes with that territory.
Boy, it's such a funny way to tell me what you search in life. Well, I'm a mad woman, sorry I don't compromise. Mad woman, keep calling me a mad woman. Boy, it's none of your business if I'm a mad woman.
We are really fine-tuning cleaning up after ourselves this summer. That is the main goal. My children do struggle with that, ironically, which I think is just a kid thing, because I know they don't do that in school. When they're at school, you know, they pick up after themselves. Obviously, you have to. Your teacher's going to make you pick up after yourself. On the weekends, they're usually at their dad's house, so I kind of lose the opportunity to kind of teach them these things more during the week because they're at school during the week, and then, you know, they come home, they only usually eat breakfast and dinner, and then, you know, lunchtime they're at school and all of that kind of stuff. And obviously dinner, it's just a quick throw your plate in the sink. It's not like eating snacks and eating all day long. So we are fine-tuning my kids cleaning up everything when they're done, because it's not just food, it's even just, you know, little things like toys and little knickknacks and stuff like that, because to them they think, why can't I just leave it on this table? What's the big deal? Because it's put away, it's somewhere, right? Whereas I'm definitely more organized and I would prefer it to go in its home or in the toy box. So we are fine-tuning that habit to where I don't have to tell them to clean up anymore, which of course I will. They're kids, but for the most part, if you can teach your children that habit, then it'll be a habit for them and second nature, and you won't even really have to tell them much often. I also want to add to that my children do pick up after themselves. And even though you see me in my videos cleaning up after my kids, this is the only time I clean up after them. So they do clean up after themselves. What I really want is to not have to tell them as often to do it, to where, you know, they just do it on their own, which is difficult with children as young as my children. Obviously, like, they're still learning. However, I don't usually pick up after my kids. I don't put them in my videos as cleaning content because this is my job and it's not their job, and I'm making money off of this. So I just don't feel right forcing my kids to be filmed and clean up after themselves. So I clean up after them when I'm doing a clean video. Other than that though, I usually will not clean up after them, and I will just tell them, hey, come and pick up your mess. Because I do get comments every now and then about how my kids don't clean up after themselves or how I need to teach them. I have an 18-year-old. He knows to pick up after himself. He's very clean. He's very organized. I don't have to tell him what to do. However, my younger kids do need some direction, and I do give it to them, but I do also teach my children to clean up after themselves.
Too nice to be alone, so lonely. I see you going through some things and I just wanna help. I don't know how to make it clearer. I just wanna go home. No, 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 no. I need some time. I wanna go home.
This back hallway is a huge mess from everything from coming back from being at the beach, and then just like festivities we had throughout the week. There was just a lot going on back here and a lot that needed to be cleaned up.
Sometimes when I'm thinking about us, before we got lost and we parted, back to back we would carry on and do anything for what we started. But this time we could break. I'm running dry. Everything's the same. We'll try tonight. This time we're not safe and sound.
We did have people stay in the guest room, and they used this bathroom. And of course, I had a lot of guests in and out of my house the whole week of graduation on top of it. So this bathroom got a lot of use. So I really needed to come in here and just clean it.
When I'm reasoning about us, I know you got me, it's so effortless. Back to back we would carry on and we'd do anything for what we started. But this time we could break. I'm running dry. Everything's the same. We'll try tonight. This time we're not safe and sound. Not safe and sound.
I am restocking my hand soap. It is the Method foaming hand soap. I love this stuff. It's the coconut scent. I love the smell of coconut, the smell of the beach, anything like that. I buy these in like a 6-pack on Amazon. I will link it down below. I find that it's the most affordable way to buy it. First off, in bulk is always going to be more affordable, and we go through hand soaps so quickly that when I get the 6-pack, it at least lasts me for a while. So I'm not buying hand soap every single week. y'all already know I'm going to finish the bathroom with a quick steam clean because it's going to disinfect and sanitize and kill whatever germs are on the floor because bathrooms are disgusting. Also, for anybody who's new, I always link all the products I use in each video in the description box down below. You can also leave a comment if you don't see something that you want to link to. Sometimes I don't link certain things because I don't have links for them. So if you don't see a link there, feel free to shoot a comment, but it might just be that I don't have a link to give you. Moving on to the kitchen, and we got a lot to get done in here. I still had some stuff on the stove from cooking, and I had to get this cooler completely emptied. I had this for the beach. Ironically, I don't even think we took it to the beach. We just kept using my sister's cooler bag because that was enough, because it was just me, my sister, my brother-in-law, and the boys. So we really just didn't have that much stuff, and we stayed at a beach house right down the road. It was a great weekend. It was so much fun and so relaxing. Everybody had a good time, and it was so great to spend some much needed time with family. I hadn't seen my sister in a few years. It'd been so long because she lives all the way in Arkansas and I live in South Carolina. So unfortunately, we don't get to see each other that often. So it was just so nice to catch up with everybody and to share like that special moment of Colby graduating with the family. And just like usual, my dishes are completely backed up. Life has just been really lifing lately, and I'm really going to try to get in a better routine over the summer, because a part of my problem is just I need to get better organized. It's really hard being basically a stay-at-home mom and being self-employed. Everything, you know, relies on you, and you really have to have good organization, good time management. You have to have, you know, good motivation. Sometimes the motivation is lacking, and then you're constantly playing catch up. It's hard. I wouldn't trade it for anything. I love my job. I love being a mom. I would never ever, you know, complain about it, because I truly love what I do, and I love that I get to be home with my kids. However, I lack sometimes with good time management, and that's why my dishes get behind, and that's why I do things last minute, and that's why I get behind on life in general. But this summer, I'm really trying to put my best foot forward, because I know it'll only be beneficial to me to get my life more organized.
Summer's end, and you feel that this is your beginning. Will colors fade, but it's okay. There is good in changes. Go run away, get it out of your system. Come back when you're older. Go find a place where you can't be the victim. And come back when you're older. Go catch the storm within your broken bones, and be wild, 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 wild. 'Cause you know the world is beautiful, so beautiful. 'Cause you know the world is beautiful.
How is everybody else doing? How are you doing? How is life going for you? Are you looking forward to summer? Do you have any summer vacations planned? Any just like day trips planned? I'm really trying to get things organized better too, so that I can start planning more like day trips and fun activities with the kids. However, after everything I've seen lately on social media about like sharks, there has been so many sharks in the waters down here lately, and it's super scary and intimidating. So I'm pretty sure that for the next few weeks at least, we're probably just going to go to the lake or stay by the pool, because my kids love being in the water. I cannot keep them out of the water, and the thought of like a shark being in there just terrifies me.
And I just can't hide how I feel about you. Nothing can take that away. 'Cause you make the world so beautiful, so beautiful.
And we're moving on to the next day. I had a huge mess in my closet, my bedroom, and my bathroom. Literally, I mean, shambles. My whole bedroom area was in shambles between myself and the kids and coming back from the weekend at the beach, and then like just everything kind of piled on top of each other. So like we had getting ready for graduation, beach weekend, came back, had, you know, friends' birthdays and all sorts of activities. So it was a chaotic like week and a half. And when my life gets super chaotic, cleanliness just is dropped. Like it just, my clothes are on the floor, kids' clothes are on the floor. We're just, we're just surviving, and the mess will be cleaned up later. I tell you guys all the time, do not stress about it. It's just a mess. As long as nothing's growing, and as long as you're like not leaving raw food out. If you got clothes on the floor, leave it. If you got laundry overpiling, leave it. Your mental state and like what you can handle and how you're doing at that moment is so much more important than, making sure that your clothes land in the laundry basket. This was my bag. Well, my stuff and my 2 younger boys' stuff from our beach weekend. I had not unpacked it yet, and honestly, I was not sure if those shorts were dirty or clean. I couldn't remember if I wore them, so instead I just tossed them in the dirty. I'll wash them. It's not a big deal. But yeah, I hadn't unpacked this bag yet, so we're gonna go ahead and get this unpacked. I'm usually the type of person where like I unpack as soon as I come home. I love being organized. I love having my life put together in that way. Like everything has a home, and I love it, like the satisfaction of everything being clean and organized and put away. So usually I will unpack right when I get home, or within like, you know, the first like 12 hours of being home. But life was just so busy that's how you can always tell how busy my life has been. Because if my life is moving kind of slow, my house is going to be pretty cleaned, you know, and my house will be a lot cleaner when I do these cleaning videos. If my house is a wreck, that means we've been extremely busy.
Can you stay a little longer? Can I make you change your mind? Yeah, I know that it's over, but can we stay here for a while until everything's alright again? That's cool with you, cool with you, cool with you. 'Cause that's cool with me, cool with me, cool with me. Is that cool with you, cool with you, cool with you? 'Cause that's cool with me, cool with me, cool with me. Maybe I am selfish, 'cause I want you to myself. And all your friends are waiting, but we both know we wanna stay, just like nothing has changed. No matter how hard you try, you cannot push me out, so just listen. I've been thinking of you since you broke it and moved to LA. And no matter how hard I try, I cannot get you out of my system. I know we both have some things left to say. Can you stay a little longer? Can I make you change your mind? Yeah, I know that it's over, but can we stay here for a while until everything's alright again? That's cool with you, cool with you, cool with you. 'Cause that's cool with me, cool with me, cool with me. Is that cool with you, cool with you, cool with you? 'Cause that's cool with me, cool with me, cool with me. Just stay a little longer. Can I make you change your mind? Just stay a little longer before it's time to say goodbye. Just stay a little longer. Can I make you change your mind? Just stay a little longer before it's time to say goodbye.
Next up is the bathroom, which is equally as disgusting. Welcome to real life. If all else fails over here, you can at least know you will always get real life, and it's raw. Like, I do not hide anything from you guys. Trust me, my comments show it sometimes. People love to get on me about not like keeping up with the cleaning or not picking up after myself. And if I just picked up after myself every day or picked up everything every day, that the cleaning wouldn't be as intense. But listen, sometimes at the end of the day, I don't know about you, but I'm done. I'm exhausted. I'm so drained, and the last thing I want to do is clean. I like to shower before bed because I like getting into bed all clean. So if I have to shower, I have to get the kids bathed, get them to bed. I have to shower. I usually have to pick my oldest up from work, and that's enough for me. I'm done. By the end of that, I'm done. I'm done. So, you know, the mess can wait for the next day, or, you know, sometimes the morning after, just because, you know, that just is what it is. That's life. So, and because I was still partially packed, that's why a lot of my bathroom was kind of such a mess, because some of it was like unpacking. Like, I obviously had to use these things even though I hadn't unpacked my bag yet. So I started like slowly unpacking as I was using them, but it wasn't in the most organized manner.
Two different minds. to stay alive.
Running through my mind at night, think about you all the time. Not sure I'm getting by, but these are my deepest secrets.
So much on the floor too. So many towels, so many clothes. I did have people who stayed at my house, and I had family stay at my house. So, and some of them were using my bathroom. So I had a lot of extra towels, and I kept just kind of just tossing them on the floor because I knew eventually I was going to just throw them all in one wash together. However, my laundry basket in my laundry room is not big enough for all of these towels, and I did not want to congest my already congested laundry room with all of the towels, so we just tossed them on the bathroom floor, and that's where they lived.
Running through my mind at night, think about you all the time. Not sure I'm getting by, but these are my deepest secrets. Running through my mind at night, think about you all the time. Not sure I'm getting by. These are my deepest secrets. I cannot let it go. There's nothing more that you should know. Even though it hurts me so, I just can't let it go.
All right, friends, thank you so much for being here today. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch this video and support my channel. It means the world to me. And if you're new, I hope you choose to stick around, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Bye.